Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Morning, Zeke. How's it going, buddy? All right, gonna be pretty exciting. Data out in 1 minute right here. So we're just prepping. Need to log in quickly into everything here. All right, so as you guys can see, pretty good week here. Up $2,700. That's always very nice. The only problem is that I don't know what's wrong with my broker. It's being an idiot of sorts here. It's choosing now out of all times to be pretty damn slow. So, hey Alvaro, how's it going, my good friend? How's it going, my man? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. All right, looks like the data is out and looks little drop here. Oh, big jump. Looks like it's good. Too early to tell. Market does crazy things, so we're gonna have to wait and see. And of course, my stupid broker here is just being absolutely unreliable. Uh, but yeah, looking good here. Looking good, looking good. So just gonna have to close this here. But yeah, looks like the data is good. Can anyone grab the numbers for us? What's happening in a minute? PCE, my good friend. PCE. Uh, Huge, very important. This is Jerome Powell's favorite report to look at. This is he said like this, and labor data. This is one of the most important things that he keeps an eye on. So expected was 0.5. We If we get 0.5 or below, market runs. I am unable to log in into my broker, as you guys can see. I don't even know what the hell is going on. All right, I'm gonna have to just look at the numbers here, you know, and ignore the PCA. No change in PCA, unchanged month over month. Personal spending rises 0.6 month over month, estimate 0.4. Employment cost index 1.2, expected 1.1. US September core PCE rises 5.1 year over year, estimate 5.2. That's good. That's a little bit down. That's very good here. Looks like the numbers are good, guys. Looks the number is good. Ahead of PCE expectations. Who cares ahead of PCE? But yeah, looks like the numbers are bullish here. Looks the numbers are very good. That's nice. What is his favorite to look at? The PCE. PCE report, my friend. Personal consumer expenditure is basically, uh, you know, uh, all the prices for everything that we buy, consumer durables, all that stuff, except food and gas, except food and gas, right? So I am still unable to log into my stupid broker. I have no clue why. This is just like infuriating at this point. We missed this big run up here. Uh, I'm just gonna close this and I'm gonna try here again. This is very, very, very annoying. Extremely annoying. Worst time for something like this to happen. Honestly, like, good thing I have this in tape because I should, sue these assholes. All right, so again, it could be that because of a lot of people playing these numbers here, so when logging through TWS or mobile apps, all market data and functional. What the hell are you talking about? What do you mean it's yeah, my camera went out. I was logging in into the thing. Here you go. Should be working again. Yeah, this is extremely annoying. Yeah, I have no clue why my broker is doing that. But yeah, I mean, like with the numbers we saw here, obviously calls are in play today. I think we're gonna have a pretty damn bullish day. Let's have a quick look here at the VIX. Yeah, VIX absolutely destroyed. 1 - 1.3 makes sense. I need Intel to tank some. My good friend, I don't think anything will tank today. I think we're gonna have a nice, nice run up today. I think it's gonna be one of those days here. So excellent. The problem is that if I trade on my phone, I can't do I'm using the phone camera right? So I can't do that here, and I can't trade anything because it's not letting me. Mm. All right, so we're gonna just, the camera's gonna go off here for a second. I'm gonna try something here. Let's see if this works. Okay, so I am able to log in via the phone. Interesting here. I'm gonna close my put because I had a put, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. Let's just market sell this baby here. I don't need it. Get rid of it for me, please. All right, so I'm gonna shut this here, and then I'm gonna refresh. I'm really sorry about this, guys, but we need to find a way to log in here. Log in, portal. Tap message to complete authentication. Son of a bitch. Still. All right, this is gonna be a little bit of a problem here. I think the only solution is that I trade through my phone. That means no camera. You guys don't really need to see my face, do you? If you guys are okay with that, let me know. I don't think you really need to see my face. Right? So we're just gonna get rid of that, and we're just gonna look here at the charts. You know, and I'm just gonna trade through my phone because this is way too important to miss. All right, so I just sold all my calls, and I'm getting rid of my put as well, which is not getting a fill, probably because I got hammered way too much here. I'm even trying to market sell it. Oh, I know why. You can't market sell. Can't market sell pre-market. So I'm just gonna go for a lower limit here. All right, I got rid of everything. So now I'm up $500 on the day. Everyone long. Yeah, I'm gonna reload longs here. Personally, Sandeep. You know, on this nice dip here, I think I'm gonna just go for a couple of calls. So let's see here, calls. I'm gonna go for the 3,800 and 45 call for today, right? Same day expiry, and just one call for now, right? And we're gonna see what the market does here. But yeah, I'm expecting a pretty damn green day, honestly. So let's hope, you know, let's hope that that's the situation here. And all right, so. All right, so I'm gonna try one last thing here because I really want to show you the, you know, the trades on the desktop thingy. So I'm gonna try logging out from the phone, refreshing. Nope, same thing, same damn thing. I'm just trying one more time here. You know, maybe we do get lucky. I'm gonna try to clear cache and cookies here. Could be that could be it. Clear browsing data, cache, cookies, browsing history. Okay, so enter active brokers.com. Log in, portal login. All right, there we go. Okay, it's finally working here. So, I mean, working-ish as much as this thing could work. I do apologize about that guy here. Log in using incognito mode. I'm software engineering, that works sometimes. No, what I did here is I was gonna do that, but what I did is I just I cleared cache and cookies, and it seems to work now. So we kind of hit our weekly target here. I was hoping for 4,000. We're 4,300. So that's pretty good. I hate this here. I'm just gonna change this. Where is it? Dark. There you go. Much more sexy. All right. So the SPX call that we got, of course, went up $100, but now it's down a little bit. No biggie. No biggie. We're just gonna keep watching here and see what the market does. So we basically got stopped by the 21 MA here on the 1 hour, right? So it just sliced through, hit the 50, almost hit the 50 MA, rejected and fell back down, right? So the market is kind of processing its data. So we're gonna see here. Again, just let me look at the numbers again. PCE core 5.1 year over year, expected 5.2. So that's a beat year over year, which is pretty good. Let's see here. Core PCE price index rises 5.1, estimate 5.2. That's good. Personal spending rises 0.6, estimate 0.4. That's not too bad, right? So personal spending is basically not good when it goes up because people, again, the Fed is expecting to crush demand. That means demand is not being crushed yet, which of course we already saw that from the earnings. So it's not news here. Unemployment cost index increases 1.2, estimate 1.2. So kind of everything here seems to be balanced. This is, in my opinion, bullish. I do think it's Cesian is saying is asking if I expect a green day. I do, sir. I do think we see a reversal soon, hopefully, once the market digests this data. In my opinion, I'm not seeing anything here that is bearish. Let's see here, disposable income increased 4.4, and personal consumption PCE increased 113.6%. Again, an increase was expected. This is not anything crazy here. PCE major spike, blah, blah, blah. All about in line. Yeah, no change in PCE. Employment cost index, no leaky. Huh. Yes, core PC index rises 5.1, estimate 5.2. All right, so we're kind of all caught up on the data here. So we're gonna wait, for the market to digest this stuff. So ideally, what I'm looking for here is specifically this. I would love to see us clearing, maybe even consolidating a little bit above the 21 MA here on the 1 hour. This is specifically this line. This is the line that I'll be looking at today. If we clear that, we can go all the way up and test the 50 MA here, which is at 3,831. Now, the line that we've been looking at here, again, these three candles are the last 3 days. So the 50 MA on the daily, hit, rejection, hit, rejection, hit, rejection, right? But we saw again, of course, this is neither a doji nor a hammer, but like we saw, like look at this big wick here. It wasn't complete death. Don't forget we had like the huge Amazon miss yesterday. We also had the like horrible numbers from I wouldn't call them really horrible numbers, but Apple not giving good numbers, but not giving us guidance, which of course freaked everyone out. Apple kind of recovered, which is good. Amazon recovered a little bit of the 20% loss that it has. Let's just see where they are at right now. We're gonna need to quickly go through all our stocks anyway. So let's start here from the bottom up. So Netflix up 0.2%. That's nice. Again, Netflix holding steady, right? Nothing crazy here. Meta up 0.8. That's very nice. You wouldn't expect Meta to be up today, but it is, which is nice. Google down slightly, right? So not down by a lot. Let's see here. What else? Microsoft, right? So which SPX call do I have? I have the 3845 call, but if you can get something with a much closer strike, I would recommend that. Microsoft, let's see here. Sorry, that was the 3845, same day. Microsoft here down 0.7%. Amazon still around the same, almost down 14%. It's just been, chopping around this here all morning. Apple, again, Apple, same thing, 0.2% up, slightly green. Tesla, how's Tesla doing? Okay, Tesla was red for most of the pre-market, but it's turning up a little bit now, almost at zero, which is kind of decent, not bad. AMD was red, if I remember, and still is red. So we got the big spike here from the PCE, and then it just died off. So, not the best opening here for AMD or NVIDIA. VIX, okay, VIX is going to be our guide here today. VIX is going to be super important. So VIX still struggling with this line here. We're going to just add this support level, which is very obviously, for the past week. This is the line to break, obviously, the 26.96. Let's call it 27, right? So the 27 line here is, the line. Again, we see here a big drop on the PCE, right? And then a very quick bounce off, right? So we want to see it break down below, consolidate, and move down further, for a bullish move here today. We do have a little gap here to fill from the, PCE spike. So, all is okay. The dollar is, doesn't really seem to have been affected that much, which is not super bullish, to be honest. Looks still chopping here in this area, up a little bit. Let's see here, the 10-year treasuries spiked up a little bit, actually. Interesting. Let's see here if we can get the CME group thing. Let's see what the market is pricing now after this. I think even with everything that's going to happen, I think one way or the other, we're gonna just keep getting a 75 point. I would be extremely surprised if we don't get anything but a 75 point here. So all right, market giving back a little bit here, going down, which is not excellent for our call. But it is what it is. We're gonna watch here and see. I would like at least for this level here to hold a little bit, 3794. We're gonna see what happens here at the open. And okay, so the odds of 75 decreased a little bit. It's now only an 83%. Remember, yesterday it was 91. So only an 84% chance of the 75 points rate hike, and the odds of the 50-point rate hike increased now up to 16.3. That doubled. It was like 8 point something. So that's pretty damn bullish here, right? So futures pulling back really hard here. Looks like the people were not too happy with the numbers, I guess. I don't know, maybe they're just adjusting. But anyway, I still think we do run today. Not gonna get faked out by this, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing here while we watch our levels. Let's see what else we got here. So let's see how the finance sector is doing. It's gonna be a little important here today. Where's the finance sector? There you go. So Citi up a little bit, JP Morgan up a little bit, Goldman Sachs not much, Credit Suisse fell down a lot. Okay, starting to cover a little bit, up 2.3%, was down 20% yesterday, just like disgusting miss. MasterCard, Visa, both down a little bit here. Retailers, uh, looks like everything is down a little bit here pre-market. So again, we're not getting the big nice spike, continuation of the spike that we were hoping for. We're gonna give it time. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we'll cut it. Just have one call here. Definitely will not be adding right now. I'm just gonna give it a little bit before I consider adding. So, all right, Tesla pulling back a little here. Apple pulling back. Looks like everything is pulling back, with the SPX, of course, which makes sense, So, all right. Hmm. Seems like our futures were replaced with the SPX. Where are you going to cut my call? If it loses the 200 MA, if I find out that I'm unable to, get back the 200 MA, then yeah, I'll definitely cut it. Looks like I was logged out for some reason here. Sign in. There you go. Man, today is not a good technical day for me at all. All right, so let's see here. Around this level, Omega. If I don't see this level holding well, I might consider cutting it here. So again, I want to see what the open gives us, right? Again, I do think the numbers are good. I am unsure why the market is down, but the market has been, faking us out and playing tricks on us like for the past month, specifically last week. So I'm gonna give it a minute here. Let's see. Let's see how Baba is doing because I know a few of you guys are in Baba. So let's see. Baba, where are you? Morning, Angelique. How's it going? Baba, ouch. Baba down 4.5% and still not yet recovering. So Asia sold off like a lot, freaking out from yesterday's numbers. Yeah, Asia, like the whole Hang Seng was like pretty damn red. Just complete absolute sell-off today morning. So this is why you're getting Baba down. Probably Neo is down too. Let's see here. Yeah, down 4.5%, just like Baba. And it is because of the Chinese market selling off. So, I mean, makes sense, right? But hopefully, like, if we get some sort of recovery here today and, futures go green, SPY goes green, then, possible that we see pop up, just pull up here a little bit, at least fill this gap, maybe help you guys recover a little bit. So, we'll see. Angelique is saying VIX down nicely. Indeed, it is. Green, then I think. Same here. I do think it's green. Baba will recover. I really hope so. I know a bunch of you guys are in Baba. I really hope it does recover. Has a very it's about to fill this gap here. If it gets a nice little push, it's gonna want to start filling this gap. So at the very least, it recovers. The drop from today. That would be nice. Recover some losses. So we'll see. Wait, let's have a look at the SPY here for a moment. Where's our SPY? All right, SPY. So SPY obviously just mirroring the futures here, which is to be expected. Still 377.5 is the level we're looking at to hold here, hopefully. And we really hope it starts, shaking this line again, the 381.5, but it's a long way, all the way up there. And it has, of course, it has to hold the 50 MA, has to break through the 200 MA. So it's going to be quite a hike. It's not going to be an easy road up there. So we're going to have to wait and see. VIX recovering a little bit here. I wouldn't mind if the VIX fills this gap here, just so we can have, a nice clean drop on the way down. Hopefully, hopefully the market decides that this is the way to go. But again, the VIX here pretty damn red, right? Which is not what you'd expect. With the market being down 0.5%, right, or almost 0.5%, you'd expect it to be a little green at least, if not, pretty damn green. But we're not getting that. So hopefully, this divergence pays off, in our advantage here. But for now, we have to see. Futures struggling a little bit here with the 21 MA. Again, what I really want to see here is a breakthrough of the 21 MA the 1 hour, which is the white light here, right? So let me just add this here. And I'm back. Yay. Morning, Jared. How's it going, my good man? How's it going, buddy? All right, so back to our watch list here. Let's see. All right, the dollar index going down a little bit here. Would love to see the dollar, the DXY just losing this 200 MA, go below 110. Would really help push the market up here. Gonna be much needed for tech to do any sort of serious moves. We're gonna need to see the DXY below 110. That'd be super helpful. So fingers crossed we get that. VIX starting to drop here some more. So that's pretty damn nice. Semis. Again, it's interesting that the stock, pretty much all tech here and the semis, they're not really making any moves pre-market. It feels like they're just like waiting for something to happen, and it wasn't the PCE. So the open is going to be extremely interesting here. This open is going to be super interesting. Hopefully we don't get a chop day. Hopefully we get some sort of move here. We have the PCE out of the way. But on the other hand, of course, the 2nd of November, Wednesday, we're gonna have the FOMC meeting. So that's gonna be like, of course, it's the event of, the month. Obviously, everyone is holding their breath for it. So till then, nothing to do but just like hold our breath for it. I don't think we have any important earnings till then. I believe AMD is on the 3rd. I know AMD kind of already half reported where revenues, so they just have to report EPS and of course the minutia, the details of their earnings. But I don't know. I'm not really seeing. I guess the market is just holding its breath for the FOMC event of the century. Quite possibly, if the Fed pivots like they pivot this meeting, then yeah, that's definitely the event of the century, because they start pivoting now, and that's it. This is when the market will start running up again, and we get a sort of a pause on the bear market. So possibly could be the event of the century. Who knows? Who knows? Uh, let's see. All right, I'm just gonna go to the little boy's room. Excuse me, guys, for a moment. I'm back. Ooh, nice spike there on the futures. That's nice. Ah, he had to potty. No, I had to tinkle. Excuse me, it was a tinkle, not potty. Right. So, uh, a good market. All right, come on, let's go up. Come on, come on. Plunging VIX. Oh, really? That's nice. I need to go to the bathroom more. Yeah, VIX about to start flirting with the 27 line here. Would really, 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 really love if we break through this before the market opens. That would just give me extra confidence. Might even jump in more calls if that happens. But yeah, VIX is falling, and of course, you're getting the coinciding, jump here in the futures. So that's all nice and bullish. Uh, and of course, okay, look at this. This is nice. Big huge drop in the DXY. Uh, that's all. That's gonna be good here. So we're down 80-ish dollar. Got one here for 500. So definitely not gonna average down on this right now. Maybe at all, actually. Just gonna wait here. Tesla making its way back up. Apple a little green. I would really like for it to break through the 200 MA here. Apple above the 200 MA means a strong market. We want to see Apple above the 200 MA, especially on the 5-minute chart here. Apple also has this resistance on the 21 MA, which is going to be pretty damn important for it. Again, the only sin that Apple committed was not giving guidance, which is, uh, I don't know how to put. It's sort of an asshole move, really. Like, I mean, like people kind of inferred, like what's going on here. Of course, no guidance. Why would they not give guidance? Because it's bad, right? Because they're not expecting anything good, or they're expecting things are bad, but they're unsure, so they don't want to commit to, falling stock price, all for nothing, only for things to just run up again. Again, we saw Amazon, by the way. Amazon, the huge drop was mostly because of guidance. They just absolutely trashed their guidance. If you look here, things were not horrible for. Let's just look here. Things were not truly horrible for Amazon here. So EPS was 28% surprise, and revenue was only zero point 0.2 miss, right? So not the end of the world situation here for Amazon. And but the guidance was pretty bad, right? And even worse is that they cut their guidance for Q4. This is where they make all their money. This is Christmas, right? Black Friday, all that sexy, beautiful stuff, right? Where you as an e-commerce person or as a retailer, right? This is where you're gonna make your money, and you cut your guidance for that. No bueno. That's not good. That's not what you want to see. All right. So like people can forgive Q1, Q2, Q3, but they can't forgive Q4. Q4 is where you make your money. So looks like Amazon was a little bit bearish on their guidance and they paid the price for it. That being said though, right? So PCE behind us and most major earnings behind us, only FMOC next month and CPI next month. I don't know. It's some stocks here are really starting to look like a bargain, right? So actually not Amazon, just Amazon, Google. Google is really, really starting to look like a bargain here. Look at this, guys. I noticed this here the other day. Let's jump into full time frame here. Give us a better view. Reset our charts. There you go. All right. So in this area here, 85.9, let's say 86 and 92. I don't know. I think this is a good buy area for some leaps, right? And I don't know. Correct me if I'm crazy here, but like this here, September 20th, right? That would be like even before, the sickness and everything here. So I don't know. And we have here this nice supply area, right? So we'd be here dropping into the supply area. So at least we can expect a little bounce. I don't know. It looks too juicy, right? It looks like I already had enough pain, right? So we're pre-sickness levels anyway. So I don't know. I'm really thinking between 92 and 80, 86. I'm really thinking a couple of leaps here would not hurt. My only worry, and by the way, like if it wasn't for the FMOC and we're unsure about how they're gonna do things, I would have just like been picking up like tech leaps like a madman. So CPI is gonna matter, of course, which is towards the middle of the month. But FMOC meeting is gonna kind of like, the thing is, like, FMOC meeting might set the tone for the next few months, not just 1 month. This is why, yeah, it might be the event of the year, if not the century. But yeah, like, if they pivot, if they say pivot, if they use the magical words, in the next few days, it will set the tone for at the end of the year, until the end of this year and the beginning of next year, right? So at least we have this discussion, right? Bad news or good news, at least we know for the next few months how the market is going. We have a direction. The market likes that, right? So yeah, I mean, like, if the Fed just finally tells us, we're pivoting and things are calming down and everything is good. So, again, like, I do think, I like, with the numbers we got today here with the PCE numbers, we had very strong GDP yesterday, right? Like, you remember the GDP, we moved from two negative quarters. This quarter 2.6, if I'm not mistaken, or 2.5. That's pretty damn positive, right? So I do think we're in a recession. I don't care what stupid Biden says, but like, I do think we are in a recession. But I also do think that it's a good indicator for us that the GDP is strong, so economy is strong, and also at the same time, PCE is kind of decreasing, so that's nice. The earnings were not as bad as expected. We had some big misses, like Amazon, like Meta, like all these guys, but the rest were not so bad at all, right? Look, Shopify up 17%. Does this look like an earning recession to you? GitLab's up 4%, right? We had huge runners. Tesla, even the ones that missed, that weren't so horrible, were not absolute destruction, right? So one way or the other, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a nice positive meeting here, honestly. Sandeep is saying, I feel the Fed might surprise you with 50 points just for this time and see what it does. High next time. I have the same feeling as you when it comes to the 50 points, but no, there's no way. If they do 50 points, they can't do 75. After that, the market would absolutely lose their trust in them. And if the market loses trust in the central bank and the Fed, game over. No matter what they hike, no matter what they do, the market is not going to get affected by them this much. Basically, no one will be watching the FOMC meeting because it doesn't really matter anymore. So, no, it will never be 50 and then 75. I mean, it can technically, but this is the absolute last thing the Fed wants. That's flip flopping. That would be an absolute disaster. But I am getting a little bit of like a feeling that, yeah, they might surprise us with the 50. To be honest, 99% no, 99% is going to be the 75 point. And just because they can't afford to, right? They can afford to give us the 75 point, and still the market goes up. So it's not really a big deal for them. It's not the end of the world here. So they can still afford to give us 75 points and then 50 the next month. Again, just so you know, like, this is what I'm talking about, guys, that this will set the tone for the next few months, and setting the tone for the next few months, the market will start pricing it in now. Oh, nice, nice, nice. So looks like our calls turned green here. So if anyone took calls with me, I think Omega might have took some SPX calls with me. Congratulations, buddy. You can trim here if you want. I just have the one, so I'm gonna hold it. Looks like the futures are about to turn here green. So that's nice. But yeah, so anyway, back to our conversation, back to our discussion here. Yeah, you know what, if this hits 100, I'll just take it. Screw it, I'll take $100. Who wouldn't take $100? $100 sound nice. I'd usually do a stop, but you can't place a stop pre-market for some reason. I don't know if it's some rule or whatever. So but yeah, it is what it is. Anywho, Omega went long. TQQ couldn't buy calls. Hey, congratulations, buddy. Hey, money is money, however you get it, right? Congratulations. Well done, my good friend. Sandeep says they will do what is expected. So yeah, 75 points and drop. Will buy opportunities after FOMC. Yeah, this is the thing. Omega says stops aren't allowed in the pre-market. I actually didn't know that. Thank you. See, you learn everything. You learn something new every day. This is why we have this. This is why we have the streams and Discord. Thank you, Omega. I did not know that. Um, just a follow-up question, Omega. Does that also apply to stocks? So even if I'm buying individual stocks, I can't have like no stops period. Would appreciate if you let me know. As for Sandeep, yes, okay, thank you. So Sandeep, I don't think if they give us 75 points, the market will not drop, right? 75 points is what's expected. So that's not going to be a big deal. If they give us 75 points, we'll probably run. So the only thing that will just cause the market to crash, if they said, hey guys, we considered the pivot, no pivot. We can't do it. Things are still so bad. The problem is that they kind of set us up. The reason why like the market, we're getting, all these revenues, but the market is still pushing up. The only reason why this is happening right now is because the Fed started to flirt with the idea like, hey guys, they had the Wall Street Journal article, I think, or somewhere, or someone came out and said it, one of the Feds, but they're like, hey guys, so you know what? We're considering a pivot. We're considering 75, 50, 50, 0, or 75, 50, 25, 0, right? So we're considering that. Now they come out and say, you know what? We thought about it. Things are so bad. All this run up that we had here was because of that, right? So they rug pull us, and they say, no, we're not going to do this anymore. Yet the market is not going to take too kindly to that, right? And it's going to drop. So they can give us 100 points, believe it or not, like so 100 and then 25, 25 pivot, we still run. Like we still run. The math still works on that, right? So Omega says, okay, thank you. Thank you, Omega. Very helpful. We follow the same plan, do the opposite of what happens after the rate hike out, and then wait for the best. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, so we got out of that call. So we made a quick $100 here. I think no, actually it was $150. That's nice. I don't know why it's showing daily 124. You remember yesterday, guys, we were 3,888. I posted in Discord how I closed the day. We're definitely above $500, more than $500 today in profit. So I don't know why it's showing that here. But now I am I'm $480 above my target for this week, which is $4,000. We started this account with $1,000, 17 days exactly, right? Today is day 17. So we started it 17 days exactly from today, and we're up 450% almost. So I'm pretty happy with that. Right now, I'm gonna go into capital protection mode, or AKA, I'm gonna be a super pussy. I'm gonna just get into like absolute perfect 100% super safe setups. I'm gonna call out some stuff, of course, because of course you guys are here and you're looking for that. So I'm not gonna let you down. Obviously, I'm gonna call out things, and I will give you my level of confidence, and it will be up to you guys to jump into whatever you like. But me personally, since I'm above my goal here, I don't want to give it back any of my winnings. I would love to end the week like that. I'm only gonna get into like absolutely like 10 out of 10 setups or none at all, right? So this will be basically my plan here. That being said, let's see what more opportunities we can get here. So we broke through all the levels that we liked here. So this is pretty damn good. Market is about to turn green here, which is even even better. So that's nice. Jared saying, I feel they will rug us just to inflict pain. I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, you have to understand, the Fed is sort of on our side. Like they don't. I mean, they don't hate us, right? Like, you have to understand, if anything, people and politicians, us included, we kind of screwed the Feds there a little bit. So, like, technically we can end all this pain if you all just, like, stop spending so much, didn't buy a lot, we literally, this can solve everything. But the Fed knows is that we're humans. We're not going to do that. Even if they ask us, people are just, going to be selfish and buy what they want. So if anything, we are inflicting pain on the Fed. So maybe, yeah, they want to get us back, but I don't think so. Don't forget, these are these people, they can get tossed out of their positions if they don't do a good job. Happened a lot before. So if anything, they want to keep their job, so they're gonna fight really to not inflict as much pain on us. But I get what you're talking about. But believe me, politicians are our enemy. You know, not otherwise. Omega says this guy is good. Who? Pointing to the monitor. Me? I'm good. I hope so. Sandeep says we see 3,000. You know what, Sandeep? Very possible. Let's actually go here and look at the higher time frame, but possible. 3,870, 3,880, not out of not out of the equation. And I'll tell you why. Not for the 1 hour. Although for the 1 hour, Sandeep, because I know you got a few longs here. Just keep an eye on this first level here on the 1 hour, 3,831. You might want to trim a little bit here, and then you can reload on the bounce back, because this is the 50 MA major level here, right? So, and just look at this here, by the way. So we broke through the 50 MA, and this is the first time we broke down to retest it here. We failed, and we're trying it again, right? So we break up here again. This is a retest, right? We didn't lose it, and we're trying to gain back again. We actually broke once without a retest. We're now retesting, failed under, and we're going back above again. So you're gonna wanna, trim here a little bit, just in case we are unable to break through and go back down. So keep that in mind. And then, yeah, would reload. And because the reason why I think your prediction might be possible is the 1 day, right? So the 1 day here, the 50 MA is at 3,850. I think we go for it again, but we tested 1, 2, 3 times. I think the fourth time is the charm, right? Again, we have a lot of bad stuff behind us, right? So could be that the fourth time is the charm here. And definitely, again, from a structural standpoint here, this will be our higher high. So here will be fine. We could be making a higher high, a higher low here. Still valid, right? We had this big drop from yesterday, so still valid. This does count as a lower high here, and we keep going up again. So very possible. So we're gonna have to wait and see here. Sandeep says I'm up 1,000 today. Nice. And have stopped just in case if it drops, but I'm confident when the market open, volume will drop price. I agree, my friend. I think so too. Again, I'm going, capital protection mode here. I hit my targets. Once I'm done, I want to enjoy the weekend. The worst thing is to close Friday red. Even if you had a fantastic week, 4 green days, you end Friday red, you're gonna have a shit weekend. So I don't want none of that. Only 10 out of 10 setups for me today, or I'm not getting into anything. Yeah, but your plan is good, man. That makes sense. And congratulations, $1,000. That's excellent. Angelique says modest life, keep saving. Yeah, right. I mean, like, from a societal standpoint, we can actually stop this, if we all stopped spending, we started saving, then yeah, inflation comes down. It's literally that, right? Like, what is the Fed doing? It tries to kill demand. So we can kill our own demand if we want to, and just save the Fed the hassle. No more interest rates, no more none of the stuff. So, but in either case, it is what it is. Ifs and buts don't really matter with the stock market. The stock market will do what the stock market will do. So we're here just to play it in all cases. So we're seeing again some resistance here at the same. Okay, we already rejected here once at the 3,817.5. So we're seeing some resistance here again. Not too worried though. We're not seeing huge drops. If anything, we're seeing some sort of flagging here. So it's all good. No big deal here. Let's have a quick look at our stocks, right? Because the market is going to open in 12 minutes. So let's see here. SPY. All right, let's see SPY. SPY. Of course, SPY is following the futures, and looks pretty damn healthy to me, honestly. What I would love to see for the SPY is break above 200 MA, consolidate, and run up. But most important of all, I want to see this gone, the 381.5. We see 381.5 gone, and we're going to have an easy time moving up a lot today, right? Let's see here. VIX, beautiful, just look stunning, beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful, right? VIX down 1.8%, and we're below the support line here. We actually made new lows for this week, probably even the month, as a matter of fact. So yeah, we're making new lows. This is what you want to see here. We're not even over sold at the moment. It still has room to go down some more. So this is very, very good. This is exactly what you want to see if you're in calls. So let's see here. AMD, AMD not really moving that much, up down 0.3%. Very weak movements on AMD. Nvidia, same thing. Intel. Ooh. I mean, Intel. See, this is the thing. Intel beat EPS and beat revenues, but if you go through the breakdowns, it wasn't the best of earnings. I don't really understand why they're up this much, but this is good. Like this, I'm not gonna complain. What's good for the semiconductors is good for AMD, so I'm not gonna complain about it. But I'm just surprised if you go through the breakdown of the earnings, it's not the best numbers. Anywho, Tesla up almost 0.8%. Angelique, you're usually in Tesla calls. Anyone in Tesla calls? I know a lot of you guys love Tesla. If anyone is in Tesla calls, well done, guys. Same routine from yesterday. Same thing, right? Again, we're still looking for this 230. Remember, we talked about it yesterday. We're looking for this 230 to break, right? We tried yesterday at the open, failed, and just kept going down. So again, 230 level, super, super, super important, extremely important. I would keep an eye on it for sure. All right, so Sandeep saying, to be fair here, have been so many opportunities to make money thanks to Fed. All these data points we never used to give that much of importance, but because they're important to the Fed for decision making. Exactly. And this is why I keep saying, if you are trading during this, like, here's the one thing that you can be 100% certain of. This recession will end and there will be another recession, right? Probably, if we live, God gives us, a long life and we live here, within the next 10 to 12 years, we're going to get another recession, right? It's just how the economy is, how the market is. But these terms that we're learning here today, right? The terms that PCE, CPI, right? All this economic data, all these things, this is a once in a lifetime free education that we are getting. And this will give you a leg up the next time the next recession happens, right? Because by then, anyone who enters the market after, like in the next, like maybe year or so, we're not going to be talking about PCE, FMOC, all this stuff. I promise you guys, once all this is over, no one is going to be talking. You're not going to hear Jerome Powell being mentioned ever again. He might even just like give up or leave, So the thing is like, what you want to do here is like absorb as much information, because the people who are getting in like 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, all the way up to the next recession, they're not going to go through the stuff because they don't have to. If you started trading after the sickness, guys, I'm telling you, you don't have to worry about this shit. Trading is so much easier without having to worry about this. You find direction, you find bias, mostly it's up, and you just ride the wave. Swings are your best friend. Making money will be so easy, but you got like during this time, if you're a trader during this time, you got a once in a lifetime, never again free education, right? People pay like to learn this stuff, and we had to go through this stuff and learn it, and now we know it. We're gonna have a leg up on anyone next before for the next recession. So let's see here. Angelique says we'll get put on Tesla if touches 232. If you want to, sure. But the market looks green, and I think it's gonna run up more. I wouldn't get puts on anything, much less Tesla. It looks like it held us here, and looks like it's gonna run up. Look at this nice consolidation here. I can't be sure. I'm gonna wait for the open anyway. But I'm not getting puts on anything unless I get like specific confirmation the market is going down. Sandeep says 239 will be more conservative price for puts, but might not get there before FMOC. I agree with Sandeep more here. 239. Yeah, I would say actually 250 to be honest. 250 is where I'll get puts on Tesla if I want to be super safe. But again, I'm not gonna get puts and on a day like this, right? So, but I agree. More like 240 is much better than 232. But each to his own, you know. And let's see here. Angelique says, "Okay, makes sense too." Yeah, I agree. It is much better target. Drea says, "I'm paying for the education with this every loss." Like, man, you gotta have to pay your dues. It took me like 1.5, 2 years to get profitable. You know, like I don't know a single person who did not have big losses and blew a few accounts before making it, bar none. From your average trader like me, all the way up to the biggest hedge fund managers, they all blew accounts. If you watch documentaries and like movies about these guys, they all blow a few accounts. It took them a bunch of years to get profitable. That's the only way you learn, man. It is what it is. Like, it's unfair, but the only way to learn stock market is by losing a bunch of money. It's just a rite of passage. Someone can tell you exactly what to do, and you're still gonna do the wrong thing anyway, even though you know what not to do. It's how we are as human beings, right? Psychology. So, anywho, enough rambling. I'm not complaining. I think the second one today, if Baba doesn't recover. Let's have a look at Baba. Let's see. The market is starting to pump a little bit here. Let's see if Baba is reacting. Well, could be a possible play here because it does have a gap to fill, and it was right on the cusp of the gap fill here, even before the market moving up. So could be a nice play here. Oh, look, this is a nice play here. Might actually get into Baba calls. Look at this here. It's just like it is very coiled. Like you can feel it. It wants to run up and fill this gap here. This might be a possible play we take here today. I can see a play here. You know, this gap getting filled. Market is gonna open in 5 minutes. So we're gonna see what it does in the open. If this shoots up and fills the gap right away, of course, no play for me. No, thank you. But if not, if it starts flirting down a little bit here, then yeah. But look at this. Like, look at this nice green candle here before the open. Yeah, no MAs, nothing in between. I really feel it's gonna fill this gap here. I think you know, like you're gonna make some money on at least on the gap fill. So, uh, they still do blow millions. Hell yeah, they do blow billions, right? How many hedge funds, you know, closed in the past couple of years, right? Past year alone. Omega sold some more TQQ here. X Lotto for today's too. Nice, very nice. All right, let's see. Congratulations, Omega. Well done. Okay, so we're getting some rejection here on Baba. That's nice. That's nice if you want to enter at least. But we're seeing, you know, we're seeing it flirt here. Again, the market, if the market is green and keeps going green, I don't see any reason why we don't at least fill this gap here. We're gonna have to see what happens here at the open, but to be honest with you, it just like it makes sense. It makes more sense to me that we get a gap fill here. So possible play here for Baba. I'm gonna keep it on my keep an eye on it today. Tesla again, possible play here. Even though I have the worst luck with Tesla, but still possible play. Netflix. Netflix again might take this as an opportunity to run a little bit here. Let's see, where's Netflix? Netflix up 0.5%. Let's have a look at Netflix from a macro level. If we're getting any sort of indicators. All right, so we already broke above the 200 MA, which was the main level here. Like we said, you know, we break above it. And you know, this is where we had our calls. I sold mine, waiting for the pullback to get in, which, I mean, kind of technically, this might be it. I don't know. I'll be looking for an entry still here in Netflix, but again, does have at least a 30-point move up to finish this gap fill here. You know, and it does look like it really wants to finish the job. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Let's see Meta here. Meta is up quite a bit, 2%. Interesting. Looks like it's recovering a little bit here from the shit earnings that it had. I'm not gonna touch Meta. I don't know. They're just burning money. I don't know. Like, nah, screw it. You're not gonna get the support that you get with a good company right now, right? So, like, not a lot of people are gonna be, you know, getting in Meta right now. So even if the market runs, it might not get the nice push that you want. So you want to go with the market. You want to go with the inflows. So no, I'm gonna skip on it. You know, not interested here. Market opens in 2 minutes. So one last quick look here. VIX, all right, VIX still under this here. That's very nice. Hopefully consolidates here a little bit and then gives us a big push down here for more calls. SPY, nice and green. Rejecting here a little bit. Of course, we had the 200 MA to contend with, and we also have the 31 point, the 381.5 level. Of course, the problem here is that we have a huge range here. So this will be the pre-market low right here. And of course, this will be the pre-market high. Very big range. So it's going to be a tricky day to trade. Of course, this is yesterday's high here. And we're already at yesterday's low. So huge range, huge range all the way from 374 to 384, 10-point range here. So it is possible we do chop around here. Like yesterday, we chopped in the range a little bit. So just something to keep an eye on. All right, market opened. There you go. All right, let's see SPY. So we have this 379.5 level as support, and right above it, the 200 MA. For a bullish continuation, I want to see a break at the 200 MA here before doing anything. And of course, for things to turn bearish for me, I want to see 377.5 gone. Bias a little bit bullish here. SPX just like running is up like 0.15% here. So yeah, pretty damn bullish open here. VIX not moving yet. Probably see a move on it soon here. QQQ tiny red, which is to be expected. Again, don't forget, guys, what happened yesterday with Apple, with Amazon. All right, AMD kind of some life, as gotten into it here. So that's something. It was up 1% at one point. There you go, back up again. Tesla, ugly. Looks like Tesla wants to test 200 MA first before making any move here. But Tesla definitely not looking good here. Ooh, Apple, look at that, up 3.4%. Yeah, look at that. That is beautiful. Yeah, looks like Apple is gonna pump today. Looks like people are gonna buy it because they were like, what the hell? Like, there is no reason why Apple should go down that much. And looks like what we didn't get in the pre-market, we're gonna get in the at the open here and maybe throughout the day. But of course, we know Apple pumps, the whole market pumps with it. Look at that, Amazon. Wow. That's one hell of a recovery, guys. I mean, it's not fully recovered, but like, damn, this thing was down minus 20% here, minus 21% even at some point. It's now only minus 9%. This is not bad at all. This is one hell of a recovery here. Microsoft even up a little bit. All right. Looks like the market, is trying to go green. Netflix flirting with the 300, trying here. Oh, Google is trying something. Let's see here. Google. Yeah, right above our level here, the 92.2. I actually kind of want to Google to drop a little bit here because I do want to buy I don't want to say leaps, maybe long swings here for Google. I think Google is in a nice range here if you can get it between 85 and 92. That would look good here. Healthcare doing okay considering the miss we had this morning. Banks, they can't make up their mind. Little green, nothing crazy here. Retail, again, little green. Consumer non-durables, little green. Aerospace, kind of green. Real estate not doing well. I think we had housing data come out today. It looks like it wasn't the best. And yeah, the Chinese stocks, they're not so hot. They're not doing well. Yeah, look at it. It's trying to break through this here and fill the gap. And oh, look at that. Look at that nice, sexy green candle right there. Omega says sell. Did you sell or is the market gonna sell or sell what? Sandeep says only 2 minutes and we're already at 382. I think we see 387. Yeah, yeah, like I said, it's a very realistic target. I don't know if we get there or not, but I think like it's the odds are more than 50%, that's for sure. Ethereum doing okay-ish. 115 was where it was at yesterday, so don't get tricked by this up 2% thing here. Same thing for Bitcoin. So we're back to being stuck at these levels, 20K and 1500 for Ethereum and Bitcoin. Beats whatever levels they were at before. I'll take it. Let's see here. How's SPY doing? Show me SPY here. SPY. Ooh, look at that big, nice, sexy green candle here. Nice. Very, very nice. We cleared right through the 200 MA, cleared right through 100, through the 381.5 here. Very tempted to take small size lot of calls here. Let's see. 4,500 exactly. I only have one AMD here. Might get rid of it. Actually free up some cash. I don't know. I'm not. It's $100. I don't think I'm gonna get any use out of it. You know what? Let's put this here. 185. We get it. We get it. We don't get it. It stays, right? So we'll leave it up to the gods to decide. Okay, inside it immediately. Yeah, we got filled. All right, so at least like we have a lot of cash here to play with. That's nice. $4,500. So that was good. Big red candle on the VIX, nice. Omega says my target for QQQ was 200. That's why I said sell. Nice, congratulations, my good man. Congratulations. Angelique says, what did you get? I didn't get anything. I sold my AMD. I actually don't have anything at all now. Look, you don't have any positions. I'm all cash, $4,500. I don't know. I'm flirting with the idea of getting some a lotto call here. You know, might not be the worst idea. So, but I'm gonna wait for a pullback here and see if we do actually get one or not. How the hell do I have my full buying power here? 4,500. All right. So this is something interesting. Sometimes interactive brokers, you know, being the piece of shit broker after, of course, what it did to me today, does is that it has this glitch, right? And let's keep this between us. It has this glitch. This is a cash account, right? This is not a margin account. This is a cash account. This is why I'm able to take so many trades. But as long as I use my $4,500 in the day, I am done. I can't trade anymore. Sometimes it does this stupid glitch here where I can trade as much as I want. So I can buy and sell and no PDT rules applies here because this is a cash account and it just keeps regenerating, right? So sometimes it does this glitch. I don't know why and how it does it. But yeah, it looks like we have full buying power here. Like you guys saw me just sell stuff and buy stuff all day here today. Pretty much used up all my cash. I should have zero available funds. Let's put this to the theory here. So if we're able to preview an order of the full $4,000, $4,500, then for damn sure the glitch worked here, right? Because otherwise we're not supposed to have, you know, anything at all. So, all right, so let's just test it on this one here. I'm obviously not gonna buy this. I'm just testing my theory here. So yeah, so this should cost me $3,000, which I should not have $3,000. Preview. Yeah, there you go. When you don't have money, here's just to show you, right? So I have $4,000. If you click preview and you don't have the money, it usually gives you an error message. So I'm going for 2, which cost me 6,000, which I don't have. There you go. See, settled cash 4,500. Cash needed for this is 6,000. It gives you an error. So yeah, the glitch is working. So now I have this hack where I can pretty much, you know, day trade as much as I want with this account. Now I'm not gonna do that. You know why? Because every time this glitch happens, I lose a lot of money. I don't know when to stop. I keep trading and I lose a lot of money. So I'm not gonna do that. But just something interesting. Another reason why you should use interactive brokers, because they're idiots. But yeah. So this looks very, very bullish here. VIX down a lot. Woo! Damn. Look at this. This absolute death. Look at that. This is excellent. Beautiful. This is exactly what you want to see here. This is just way too good to pass up, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, I don't see how we don't run up a lot today. I think we got some sort of pullback here just to reset the RSI. But I'm gonna take a very, very small position here, $100 to $200. Right, interest symbol SPX is just like it's too good to pass up, to be honest with you. Let's see what we can get for $200 or $300 here. So next day, nothing good. 3,935. Of course, we're not gonna get 3,935. Uh, but we're not playing to be in the money. We're just, I'm not gonna get same day, too risky. I don't need that. So I'm gonna get rid of this today. It is a day trade. But again, at the same time, I don't want to get same day. So shouldn't be affected much that it's way out of the money. So yeah, we got this one here, 3,935. And yeah, we might start building a little position here depending on how this goes. We are over, very over bought on the SPY 5 minute, and I'm pretty sure we're very oversold. Yeah, so expect a nice pullback here. But of course, these market conditions sometimes it just turn up, so that's why I took a starter. At least that's my thinking here. So see, we're already up $30, right? So in this case, if you're expecting a pullback, you can just call it, take the $30 off the table, and just move on with your life, right? So anyway, let's see what the market does here. What did you get? What did you get? I got tomorrow. Sorry, Monday. SPX 3,935 call. If you can get a better entry than I have here, I would definitely recommend that. And wow, look, we're already up. We're already up quite a bit here. Again, I'm gonna play it safe. If I can get $100, I'm gonna get my $100. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So I'm gonna play a limit sell here. If we can get it now, we get it. If not, then I'm gonna keep building my position. So again, we'll leave it to the market to decide if it wants to keep running up more or not. So pullbacks, we'll add some more. It doesn't, just keeps running. Then got a nice $100 here. All right. Might have miscalculated my selling price. Oh yeah, it's not 3.9. It should be 3.7. Whoops, my bad. We got in at 2.77. And sold another $100. 4,600. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So again, like I said, I am being a mega huge coward here. Capital preservation mode. Above all, my target for this week was $4,000. We're at 4,600. I have no clue why the hell it's showing the daily profit and loss as $248. It should be a lot more. It should be like $800, $900 at least. Let's see here. So if we look at we don't want to look at the 1 month because 1 month we weren't trading. Yeah, we want to look at this month to date. We're up 130%, right? So this is from the beginning of October. At that time, I wasn't even trading. So, but yeah, whatever. 7 days, we're up $2,900, which is 58%. I don't understand how, but okay, I guess. Jera says big money. Big money. Let's go. Yeah, our small account is no longer, I mean, it's still a small account to be fair with you, but hey, it's something, right? Like we're definitely way, like above the $1,000. We can now get into more serious positions, right? So this is definitely something good here. Sandeep says, wow, my positions got closed 3,840. Dude, well done. Congratulations. There you go. Right? You want this, right? Like, book your money. This can turn around on us just like that any second. Nothing is certain in this crazy market, right? So look at this day, right? When we had run up. This was the stupid GDP day, which made no sense. Run up on strong GDP and then like died off. So book your profits, man. Jay says Tessie lagging behind, pick 230 call next week. Okay, let's have a look at Tessie. Tessie is lagging behind. But Tessie scares me. Nah, Tessie just wants my money. I know that. I'm not touching her. Nah, none for me, thank you. Ooh, look at that beautiful apple. Definitely Apple giving us a huge push today. Almost up 5%. as it should be, if you ask me, right? Going for highs here, going for multi-week highs actually. So the multi-week high is 152.5, and it looks like we're going for it. We're 151.5. That is just absolute bunkers. Look at the RSI overbought. People are just piling in Apple, right? And it makes sense. It makes sense. The earnings were good, right? And I saw people trying to justify it. They were like, oh, iPhone sales were a little bit down, So what? So what? Overall revenue is up. Again, we all know Apple is making actually the push to move away from hardware and more into accessories and software and stuff like that. So, and they already told us it was priced in. They already told us demand for iPhones not so well. That's why we're stopping production on the iPhone 14. And so this is priced in, and they still beat, right? They still beat. So this is to be expected. Shopify down a little bit after a monster run. That is to be expected. Netflix here, $2.99. I don't know. Again, to be honest with you guys, if you look back, like pull back and look and take an objective look here at the market, not everything is doing well. The only thing that is really, really doing well is Apple, and it's just pulling the market by the ear all the way up with it. Like Tesla, just up a little bit here. Amazon recovering nicely, but still down. The 100 cycle level is going to be important here. Once we get I don't think we'll break the 100. We'll probably go back down to 85, 90, something like that. Apple just pulling the market by the ears here. Microsoft up a little bit, 1.6%, but everything else, nothing. Look at all tech, Shopify, Spotify, Twilio, Docu, everything either a little green or not moving at all. Netflix not up by that much. Meta up 2% after a huge downturn. Pinterest actually down a little bit because it was up a lot more than that. There you go. It was up like 20%. Remember, so 14 is kind of a pullback. I don't know. I'm not really seeing, strength in the market. AMD. Damn it. I sold my AMD early. Doom. Up 5%. Damn you, AMD. I sold it early. I could have kept it. I would have been like an extra $100. So, but I wanted those $100. What the hell? Screw it. But yeah, AMD beast. And okay, so we have the semis. Okay, this makes sense. Now we get, Intel and everything. We get the Intel move, and we get the semis moving along with it. This makes much, much, much more sense. Thank you, Cesian, for the heads up, and thank you for reminding me that I'm an idiot. Sold AMD early. But yeah, okay, so we have the semis up, and we have Apple up, and these are pulling the market. Tesla just giving back everything. Tesla just can't get it up today. Not looking good. So there we go. Amazon slapped right back down below the 100 level. I would be surprised if I see Amazon above 100 today. I don't think that's in the cards for it. We're definitely seeing a big pullback on Tesla. A little bit of a pullback on Apple. Makes sense. Way too overbought. Nothing crazy here. Nothing out of the ordinary. VIX again, pulling back a little bit. Perhaps even forming a little bit of a bear flag here. Possibly. Way too early to tell. So, but again, healthy pullback. Not even a pullback on the SPY. Just like absolutely beasting. Maybe even forming a bull flag here. But yeah, I wouldn't even classify this as sort of a pullback, just and just a tiny little bit here. So might possibly be an entry here if we see some consolidation and strength. Not too worried about things that are pulling back. We ran up a lot very quickly, so that is definitely to be expected here. Let's see what else here. All right, so this is not the time to be getting into stuff. This is the time to see what the market plans to do and prepare for the next leg here. So we had big push up. So we have two scenarios: consolidation and then run up, or pull back, going back down here. So we're gonna have to wait and see. But definitely the market looks strong today, guys. Definitely 100% looks pretty strong as expected. Good thing that we held to our calls, held our to our guns. Data is data. Market has been absolutely stupid for the past few days. But we did not get freaked out again. we did not get freaked out by the GDP. We said the GDP numbers were bad, and they were indeed bad, and we got this big pullback here, and we made money this day, so all is good. And again, same thing here. We got our calls here, and we knew these numbers were good. We held, and we got rewarded for it. So again, market tries to freak you out. I don't know, like this should be illegal by this point. Just stupid hedge funds just messing with the market to get like the retail money to just, I don't know. This is robbery if you ask me. But anyways, like follow the data. You know what's right. Just go with it. I know sometimes the market goes against you, but it's just for a little while. If something is right, then it is right, period, and it is what it is. So let's see what's going on here. VIX not making a lot of moves here. Looks like a bear flag starting to form, which is nice. Do we have a corresponding bull flag here forming on the SPY? We do. So this could be another possible entry here, which is nice. Angelique says doing well on Tesla puts. Congratulations, Angelique. Well done. Make your money. But be careful here. We have lots of bear flags on the VIX, bull flags forming on the SPY. I am guessing bull flags also forming everywhere. AMD definitely bull flag here. Tesla, ugly. What's wrong with you, Tesla? I don't know. Is it the Twitter deal closing? Are people freaking out and getting out of Tesla before when the getting is good? I don't know. The news come out. I don't think any news come out. It's probably people freaking out about Tesla. I don't know. I don't want to say it's unfounded because it's not unfounded. Like there still can be consequences. For the Twitter deal. Yeah, it went through and everything, but like this is that. This has to be paid back. But again, I don't think it has to be paid back immediately. So I don't see where the worry is. I don't know. Maybe people just giving up on it and just like, not my thing. I'm done. I'm out. So sign in as me, the Ash Show. Of course, had to clear cache and cookies, so everything here is gone. Log in. Oh, I lost my beautiful dark theme. My dark theme. Did I get my dark theme back? My dark theme. Does anyone know where the dark theme is? Your account, security and access, privacy. The hell? How is it not more accessible? And what the hell we have to... Oh, what's that? Breaking Nancy Pelosi's house was just broken into and her husband was violently assaulted? I mean, I don't like Nancy Pelosi, but that you don't want to hear that news, that sucks. And that's not good. That's nice. Yesterday? Was that yesterday? That happened yesterday? Interesting. She was not at home. Yeah, but still sucks that it happened to her husband. I'm sure a lot of people in the comments would be like karma, blah blah blah, but like, come on, like no one wants to wish that on anyone here. Early this morning, so apparently that happened today. Early this morning, an assailant broke into the Pelosi residence in San Francisco and violently assaulted Mr. Pelosi. The assailant is in custody, good, and the motivation for the attack is under investigation. Mr. Pelosi was taken to the hospital. Nancy was not in San Francisco at the time. He copied her trades and lost his shirt. I am sure they're going to say it was someone. Okay, we're getting political here. Nah, we don't need to see that. All right. So Tesla, this is why we're here. Not in good, no good anyway. Political, they said. Yeah, probably political, but I don't know. I don't wish harm on anyone, man. So I don't like them, but I don't wish they get assaulted or anything like that. Elon Musk asked his engineers from Tesla to meet with product leaders at Twitter to review code. Who cares? Fun scooping up massive. Okay, so some 13F filings, shitload of buying. Bailey and Guilford but wow, 18.4 million worth. Morgan Stanley got a 2.5. That's nothing for you guys. BlackRock, I wouldn't call this a shitload of buying really. For these funds, this is nothing. The question is, are these dollars or shares? Because if oh, this list keeps going on. Be careful here shows the fund tripling their share count. Go figure. What? Be careful here. This shows funds tripling their share. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the hell it's saying. This is bad data. 13 Fs for Q3 need to be split adjusted. Compare stock price value and value. Ah, okay, okay. He's saying that the numbers seem to have increased because this is the pre-split after split numbers. Yeah, I don't think if we had all this buying, to be honest, this would not be the price. This is not how Tesla would look with all this buying. Damn, we missed opportunity to get on Tesla. I don't want to get in any longs here now. So, of course, you hear, of course, you know, my dog barking. He wants to join us here. He wants to, you know, be trading with us. So that's not going to happen because he is a shit trader. We all know what happened. He's not in a good mood. He shorted the market because, you know, he's an idiot. So he was trying to get me to get him puts. But I know better. I know better than to trust this guy. I don't trust him. Stupid Moses. That's his name. His name is Moses. I don't trust him. Hello, doggy. We all love you. Speak for yourself, Angelique. See, Samson, the other dog, we love Samson. Samson is a good dog. He's a good boy. Moses is an asshole. He's an asshole dog. He is a bully. He bullies everyone. We do not like Moses. Bad dog. Anywho, Apple up 4%. A little bit. Looks like the market is just catching its breath here so far. Looks like the market is catching its breath here. Tesla up, down 1.5%. Tesla not looking so hot here today. I don't know. I feel this is unjustified. Honestly, if this drops a lot, like if this drops like 4 or 5%, and I don't think it will, but if it does, like it drops decently, I'm scooping up some long-term Tesla. I don't know. I don't see any reason why Tesla will be down. I know it's the Twitter thing, but like I don't think it's a valid reason. Netflix slide. Ooh, Netflix sliding. Nice. Oh, come to daddy. 295. Nice. Nice. Let's start have a look at higher time frames first before doing anything. All right, reset here. Okay, so definitely gonna wait this out and see what happens. Looks like Netflix is right on the 50 MA, which has been acting as an area of value support here for a pretty damn long time. Since basically the move started, since before the earnings, right? Look at this 50 MA, been acting as an absolute level of support here, and we're testing it now. And yeah, I would not get in here. I want to make sure that this is held. So I'll probably get in above the 21 MA, which is 297, 298. So let's say 298. So yeah, I would wait here because we can be getting some relief here, you know, which is to be expected. Look at this, just absolute beast. So if we get some relief here, I'm fine with it. But I'm not buying until I'm sure we're holding this 50 MA level. Let's see here. Meta pulling back a little bit here, nothing crazy. Healthcare sector starting to get mixed. Finance again starting to get mixed results here. I want to look at the SPY and VIX. I want to see what they're doing. VIX still holding, not doing much. Yeah, looks like definitely forming a bear flag here. Let's see if the bear flag plays out or not. And SPY still forming a bull flag. We're gonna have to see if these work out or not here. But individual stocks do not, I don't know, they're not doing that well. Semis kind of doing okay, but they pulled back. Intel going up, but AMD and Nvidia going down. Tesla going down a lot. Apple still strong. Amazon, sorry, unable to claim the 100 level. Again, 100 level is super critical support. This, look, it tried a bunch of times. It tried the first time here, failed. tried now, I'm failing. 100 is a very, very important psych level for Amazon. I don't see it getting blasted through after, like, that they cut guidance. 20% on yesterday's Apple puts. Spread sell. Nice. Cover now. Thank you, Apple. Indeed, indeed. Thank you, Apple. Thank you, Apple. Actually, we all owe Apple a thank you. If anyone was in calls today, we all owe Apple a thank you, right? Because a big part of that push came here from Apple. So thank you, Apple, as well. Uh, Not seeing a clear play here. Not even seeing a low confidence play. A low confidence play, if anyone is interested, I would give it like a 5 out of 10 at best. Is we're definitely having a bull flag form here and the equivalent bear flag form here. I would say VIX starting to go down below this level here, 26.6. I would get into calls, and again, SPY, if I see it break above this 383.2 here, I'll get into calls. This seems to be the play here, and vice versa. If we see it pull back down here to 381.5, then yeah, that's no good. Looks like it's still not doing anything. Yeah, look at this candle. A lot of indecision in the market right now. Market can't decide whether it wants to pull back or not. Look at this candle on the 5 minute. Just like, it's just crazy, right? It's like up, down, bulls, bears fighting. And look at this on very little volume, right? So looks like people are not getting in right now. I think people are a little bit scared of the FOMC. No one wants to get, like, again, this is what's stopping me now from jumping into Tesla calls or AMD or anything like that. Is I don't know what's gonna happen with the Feds, right? It's too risky. I would rather get in cash, scalp. Again, I want to be. Feds are gonna give us direction one way or the other, and I want to be ready. I want to have a nice stock cash, pile of cash here, just to be ready to trade whatever I need to, right? So my goal here is all the way up onto the FOMC, which is the 2nd of Wednesday, just to grow this cash pile as much as humanly possible, as careful as possible, because after that we either get a huge run up or a huge run down. And if the FOMC meeting, we start getting indications of a pivot, yeah, this is where we start swinging, and we start swinging out a little bit out here, right? So right, looks like the SPY is going for a breakthrough here. Again, like we said, 383.2 is the level to look at here, which it's tested twice so far and cannot break through. We need to break through this here for a continued run up. Let's see how the higher time frames are looking. 1 hour here on the SPY. We cleared everything. We're well above the 200 MA, cleared 21 MA, cleared 50 MA. So that's definitely bullish. High here will be the 387.6. I think this is as much as we go, if we even get there. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Super bullish scenario is 390, I think. Yeah, around 390. Possible. Let's see. Let's see the 1 day. Do we have any MAs or anything standing on our way? Oh yeah, the dreaded 50 MA. Right, so we're back again testing it, right? So the 50 MA is 383.2, and guess where we're at, right? Remember that level that I was talking about, the 383.5 on the SPY, right? So yeah, we're still unable to get through the 50 MA here. It moved down right from where it was before, from 385 all the way down to 383.2. So this is definitely a super important level here now. Yeah. All right, so this is going to be a hard level to break through, because we'll break through this 383.2. Look at this, coincidentally, right? Again, don't you just guys love it when everything just coincides? Now the 50 MA is exactly at 383.2, a line we had on the chart, I think from last week or something, right? So all right, so now this does not freak me out, right? Because I would look in this and I'd be like, oh, bull flag failed, things might turn bearish, and they might. I'm not saying they're not going to turn bearish, but this makes sense, right? Because this here is the 50 MA on the 1 day chart, a level that we've been struggling with literally every day for the past week. So Yeah, I don't think I don't see it just getting casually broken through here. This is the fourth attempt though, so this is not the first time. This is the fourth time we attempt to break this here on the 1 day. So 383.2 guys, super critical, important level, very very important. If we are able to break through this, I will actually get into calls. That will be a safe bet here. If we start consolidating above this level here, calls definitely a very very safe bet because we'll be finally above the 50 MA. Oh, some numbers out. Omega says US pending homes ending actual 79.5. Forecast, there was no forecast, and the previous was 88.4. That is not good for homes, but again, I don't think anyone is expecting anything good for homes. Uh, a lot of people are saying 2008. These are idiots. If anyone says like it's gonna be like the 2008 crash, you just immediately stop talking to them. They don't know what they're talking about. But we're gonna get a correction for sure. We're gonna get the Fed last FOMC meeting or the one before it specifically target housing, right? So these numbers are actually like good. These are not bad. Like this is good in terms of like what the Feds want, right? So this is good. Demand in housing is getting crushed. Not bad at all. We might actually get a pump of this. Let's see what the Fed expectations are if they change at all. Excuse me, guys. Let's see here. Uh, Actually, 75 went up a little bit and 50 decreased a little bit. But nothing major here so far. Let's see what people are pricing in for December. Ooh, okay. So 25 basis points for December is at 7.2 and 50 is at 55. And you kidding me? 75 is what is 37. Unless I'm reading this wrong, unless my math is wrong, but this is 75, this is 50, and this is 25. And interesting. All right, we'll see. We'll see in 5 days and 3 hours. All right, so I'm gonna keep an eye on this level here at 383.2. I think this is kind of the most important critical line, for all stocks at the moment. If the SPY, and I'm pretty sure, the futures and everything with it, if they're able to break the 383.2, the 50 MA on the 1 day, I think that will be pretty damn major. This is a line have been struggling with a lot. So if we see a breakthrough, I think we see a big candle going above here. So a risky play, guys, a very risky play is if you want, you can take a small lotto play here. Scalp because if we break this level, we'll probably get a big candle up because it will need a lot of pressure to move it up here. So this is a risky play. So I'm not gonna take it because I'm not taking anything risky. But if someone is interested, this is a possible play here. Home sell numbers bad for homes, but good for the Feds, right? So it's like GDP. Angelique, remember we talked about that. GDP was good for GDP because it was up, but it was bad for the Feds because it's the opposite of what they want, right? So yeah, exactly. Good for the Feds, 100%. They should be pretty happy with those numbers. So hopefully, if it's good for them, hopefully they make us feel good as well. So let's see. Uh, VIX. Okay, VIX nice, down 2%. Holding to the 21 MA. Again, I'm not really seeing a level or a stock more important than this right here. Would really love, a nice strong breakthrough here and finally break the 50 MA. The 50 MA. Like, look at this, guys. Fourth day we're testing the damn thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 times unable to break through. Because I think if we don't get a breakthrough today, we'll probably just get smacked right back down to 21 MA, which is I mean not the worst case scenario. I'm just saying, like it would be nice to break through. Uh Angelique is saying yes, please. Yes, yes, please. Would be nice. would I really like again, there is money to be made either way, bearish or bullish, whatever the Feds give us, but I would really like come on, like we're overdue for some good news here. Like everything has been pretty terrible for the past year news wise. So, I really hope, it's some good news. Omega Line says, I love this place. Which place? This stream? I hope it's this stream. Because if it loves you right back, Omega. So all right, let's see here. The community have made, yes. We got the stoic Omega. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And I'm really happy that you guys are here with me. Definitely beats trading by myself, like before I used to trade by myself, and we couldn't talk with anyone. It was, I don't know, it's always nice when we share the stuff together, right? And we can just like talk here and it's just us, and I don't know, this is, to me, this is a lot of fun. Much better than doing it by myself. So uh I'm very happy that you guys like it. This really makes me happy. So thank you for saying that. uh Omega and Angelique. Tesla's falling. All right, Tesla, what are you doing here? Oh, ugly. 3%. Very ugly. Very, very, very ugly. To 17.8. Yeah. Again, I still feel this is an overreaction. Like the guy is not gonna default on Twitter immediately. Like even if this, I don't know, maybe people are just getting out of like Twitter, Tesla. Like this is my thinking, is that yeah, big volume. You're right, and my thinking is that they're getting out of Tesla for good. These are just people who are like, you know what? Like this is way too risky now. This is an equation. This is something added to the equation, an element added to the equation that I didn't I didn't sign up for this. I didn't know that Elon Musk was going to do this. And now that with this added on, I'm good. Thank you. I'm out. I think these are people who like probably have been holding for a very long time, and they're like, no, we're done. We're done. Like we can't handle the risk from Twitter, and they're just like selling out. So if that's the case, then we're gonna have a very strong run up, because like Angelique noted, and she's 100% right. Like look at the volume here, and look at the volume here and here. Even though these were run ups, right, and strong run ups too, but you can see the volume just dying off here, unlike here. So this is probably outflows, yeah, right? People just getting out of their positions. Again, keep in mind the average volume on Tesla is 85 million, and we're not even 1 hour in the day, and we're like almost at 20 million here. So yeah, that definitely seems like people have been holding for a long time, just like getting out and leaving. They don't like this. uh at least this is my best guess, because I can't find any news on Tesla here. Literally the only thing that happened was Twitter finalizing. So it would make sense. I would get where they're coming from. I don't really blame them if that was the case. uh but yeah, it is what it is. Ooh, almost down 4%. Again, Tesla is starting to get extremely tempting here. All right, so again, I'm gonna leave it to luck. If it hits 212 and holds, I'm definitely going in for a leap. It just like it's I don't know, too tempting not to get into it. 212.5. This will be my target here. Thinking to get 230 calls, exactly what I'm thinking. 100%. I too was thinking about the 230 calls. They do make sense, right? So we do have some sort of support here, actually. So this is not the next support here. So this is the next support. Not super strong support like this one, but still support nonetheless. 216.8. Do we start building a position? I think maybe at least let's look at the options, right? Let's look at the options chain. See, this is the problem. Like Tesla just like it keeps pulling me in. Like keeps beckoning. It keeps calling me. I hate you, Tesla. I hate you so much. I know I'm just gonna lose money on it, but I can't help myself. Calls for next week are actually not that expensive. Might not be the worst idea in the world to start building a position here for next week. You know, Again, the idea is hopefully we get a bounce back today. So I'm gonna start here, 230, 230, $300. We can throw in $300, right? That's not. Yeah, let's throw in $300 with a very with a very tight stop here. So, all right, I jumped into 230. So, option Angelique says options cheap. Yeah, exactly. Like calls are way too cheap, to be honest. Uh, all right. So at least we're up $5 on it. That's nice. So the ideal scenario is that it holds itself here and the market runs and it just pulls all the way up to 230 today. That would be like the absolute best scenario if that happens, but we're gonna see. So for me, max pain on Tesla, what I won't be able to handle, like if it goes down to 212.5, I will add another one here, another call. Max pain for me is just if it breaks below and I see it like sort of consolidate down below, then I'm done. I'm out. Angelique jumped in at 298. I think I got the same thing too. I think I got 298. No, I got three. Ah, damn it! You got a better fill than me. Hey, we're up already $20. That's nice. That is always nice. Okay, come on, Tesla. You know, don't fail me, please. So target for this will be the 230 level. I feel like we might retest it sometime today if the market keeps pulling up. Apple is strong. Look at this, Apple making new highs here, flirting with the highs of the week, as a matter of fact. So that's definitely bullish. Uh, VIX still consolidating, not making any crazy moves here. So tried to break through the 21 MA and failed, which is good. This is bullish for us. SPY, again, SPY consolidation here under the 50 MA. That is okay. Ideally, I would love for it to be above it, but we're definitely holding 200 MA here. Not the end of the world, so not bad. Angelique says, let's sell. Wait, how much are we up here? Nah, it's $30, 10%. I mean, hey, yeah, like it's not a bad place to sell here whatsoever. Like 10% in like 2 minutes, not bad at all. But I don't know. I feel like the market would run up, and if the market will run up, it will take Tesla up with it. I think, and I do think this is an exaggeration here. So I'm just gonna let it play out. Let's see what it does. Uh, RSI is starting to get a little bit oversold here, so I'm just gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk on it. We do have 1 week, so uh, I don't know. I think Tesla surprises us, or it kills me. I don't know. Again, like you see how I like you see how I contradict myself. I'm like, no, 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 no risk today. Capital preservation mode, and then immediately the second I get in Tesla, and I'm like, no, 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 I'm gonna risk it a little bit. This is what Tesla does with me. This is why I keep losing money. I don't know. It has a strange hold on me. I love taking back my money. Anywho, Angelique said just getting SPY. Right, SPY is starting some strength here on the SPY. We're not getting the equivalent move on the VIX, which is not what we want to see. So let's see here. SPY making a move up, and yeah, like I said, like I expected, pulling Tesla up with it. We're up $40 here on Tesla, which is pretty nice. So again, the theory here is that we break through the 50 MA, get a big run up, and just pull Tesla right up with it. This would be the ideal scenario here for me on Tesla. So let's see if it plays out or not. So far we're up nicely. That's always nice. If that does go through, and again, of course, we're rejecting here a little bit. Again, like I said, hard level. We don't expect to break through the 50 MA on the 1 day chart so quickly, so that's to be expected. VIX not cooperating here really. We want to see a nice drop on the VIX just to give SPY that extra push, really help it break through. Let's see here. AMD. AMD kind of gave back. It was up 5%, so it's down half. Nvidia almost turning red. Intel kind of losing steam a little bit. That's fine. Tesla almost made its way back to 220, which is nice, but it's right at support here, right? So we're up $55, which is 18%. Not bad again for a trade in few minutes. I'm gonna give it a minute here. Ooh, Apple beast, new highs. Look at that, guys, just beasting, right? 153. Wow. And don't forget, this is one of the major look at this. Look at the RSI. It's just like I'm gonna hang out here in the oversold area. Don't you mind me, right? Overbought area. You know, I'm just gonna do my thing. And Amazon, like I predicted, like I told you guys, 100 level, the 100. This is a huge psych level for Amazon. I don't see it breaking this level, you know, in the near future. It's gonna be pretty damn hard. I hope it does because this will help us pull the market up, but I don't see it in the near future though. Gonna be pretty damn difficult. Pinterest giving away some of its gains here today. We're seeing the stocks weakening a little bit. Not very helpful. Again, we really need the SPY to push and pull everyone up with it here. Give us that nice push up. So fingers crossed here. Still doing well on Tesla call. So I'm out, Tesla. Thank you for the $45. Check VIX. Yeah, looks like VIX is going up a little bit here. Ooh, ugly. This is not a good look. This is not what you want to see. Good night. Bye-bye. Thank you. Hey, money is money. Yeah, looks like the VIX is just climbing up here. Not a good look. You don't want to see that. Nvidia almost went red, and it's going red again. Yeah, like I said, we're seeing a pullback in stocks. You know, hopefully just a small pullback and not like a pullback. Again, I think the expectation here is that Apple is getting ridiculously oversold, overbought, and it is due a pullback. Maybe that's why people are freaking out a little bit here. We're definitely getting oversold, right? Overbought right now on the 1 hour. You know that's gonna pull back. On the 1 day, yeah, on the 1 day it's not that bad. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! This is just absolutely crazy. Wait, where was sickness highs? Was that here? Right. When was it? February 2020, right? So no way. So this was the pre-sickness high for Apple. What the hell? It's like it was barely affected. This is crazy. Apple is an absolute beast of a stock, right? Just for comparison, and I don't want to do Amazon because it's down a lot, but just like Microsoft, right? Look at Microsoft. Like, look at this here. This is the high here. Look at this, and then look at this. Just beasting, right? Just refuse to go down. Just almost up, almost always up. Just crazy. All the earnings beat green, 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 green. Look at this. When is the last time Apple had a bad earnings? Literally for the past, what, 2016? The only bad earnings they had in the past, holy shit, in the past 11 years had one bad earnings. Wow. Just absolute monster. Anyway, guys, I think this is my cue to leave. I'm sure you guys are tired of me rambling, so we'll end this here today. If you guys have not liked the video, please like the video. It really does help me a lot. We finally got 200 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. And yes, Angelique, 100%. We'll see you in the Discord. I'll be jumping in the Discord. If you have not, please join the Discord. Please like the video if you have not. And thank you all, guys, for joining us today. I'm very grateful for that. And see you in the Discord. Ash out.